I'm a beginner. I am not able to hold any conversation for more than 5 minutes, 2 minutes. What should I do? I know how to introduce myself, talk about my family member, education, food, city. But when it comes to talking about any topic or explaining things, I would say that I'm not able to continue any conversation, for more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I know one thing very well that unless I speak a lot, I won't be able to speak this language fluently and effortlessly. So, what should I do? Do you also have the same problem? If you, then this video is only and only for you, my friend. Hello and welcome to my channel English with Anita. I hope you people are doing great and learning this language great way. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can overcome of these kinds of problem and how you can prolong your conversation. See, my friend, you are not alone. Every learner, they face this problem, because this language is new for them and they are just going to start speaking this language. That is why their own body resists sometime. Their mind doesn't accept, okay? Their body and mind is not accepting this language. Then how could they speak this language? See, my friend, you are not alone. Everyone is facing this problem. So would you like to listen my story when I was a beginner? See, when I was a beginner, I was also like you. I was not a fluent speaker. I didn't know how to explain things, and I was not able to hold any conversation for more than 2 minutes, 5 minutes. If I had to speak more than 5 minutes and 6 minutes, then I had to switch English to Hindi for explaining things nicely. And why it was happening? I didn't have a lot of words and this language was new for me. So what did I do? How did I overcome of this problem? My friend, let me share with you. First thing I adopted, which is none other than shadowing practice. Okay? So I started shadowing. I used to watch one video multiple of time and then repeat multiple of time. And I found that thing had started inculcating in my mind. And sometime you won't believe I was a beginner, but just because of that repetition, something I used to speak just like a fluent speaker. But apart from that, I couldn't. Why? Because I used to revise, I used to, speak a lot. That is why it was happening. But I was not fluent in my beginning day, to be honest. And no one is fluent, right? We are beginner. As a beginner, how could we be fluent? So this thing was happening. So then I adopted this shadowing practice and it just helped me. Okay. So if you are also facing this problem and feeling that your body is resisting, your mind is not accepting this language, then try to speak more and more. And in beginning, we don't have a lot of vocabulary, we don't have a lot of words. That is why we struggle, right? So for that reason, what should we do? We should try to speak more and more. And how it could be possible? By doing shadowing practice or by shadowing practice. Okay, so whenever you are watching someone's video, it could be native speaker or Indian speaker, whosoever, try to repeat after them, try to listen them, and after listening try to pause the video and repeat as many times as you can. And then you will see that the thing which native speaker or fluent speaker was speaking, you will be able to speak. Not a lot of things, but at least the thing that person was speaking. In this way, your body will accept this language and your mouth will also not feel resist. Okay, so this is what. Other than that one, I adopted another kind of practice, which is storytelling. Yes, you heard it right. Storytelling helped me a lot. Still, I do that practice. So, how did I learn storytelling and how did I used to do storytelling practice? See, I used to read in a book and then sometime I used to, explain as it is also. I would say that I would mug up the thing and explain with my co-learner. And was I able to, explain things perfectly? No, I wasn't able to explain a story perfectly. But what did I do at the time? See, I didn't care whether I was speaking perfectly or not. I used to speak in broken English. Okay, and whatever I could do from my side. Ditto, I would say I was not able to explain, but whatever I could remember from that story, I used to. And what I found, my past tense was not very good, but when I started working on my story, it automatically fixed. So as a beginner, we have a lot of problem we have to fix, and sometimes directly we can't fix. Let's suppose if you have past related problem, maybe by working on past tense you can't work, but if you learn a story and then explain in front of your co-learner, maybe in this way you can fix your problem. So this thing I did. Other than that one, what did I accept? I would say that yeah, I just learned one thing, how to ask question. Because if we know how to ask question, this is also a good technique to prolong any conversation. See, if we want to speak a lot and talk with our co-learner, anyhow we have to hold that conversation, right? So there is one way, which is asking question. If you ask question, it is sure that your co-learner is going to reply you, right? So in this way, that conversation can go more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, right? So do these kinds of practice, and I used to do. So I found that I wasn't able to ask proper question also. Okay, so what did I do as a beginner? I started watching YouTube related videos, that how to ask question. And not only me, my friend and I, we all started working on this thing. I told them, and they also told me that ask me at least 10 questions every day related to past tense, future and present, related to all the tenses, as well as related to models also. And then we started asking question, and then we found that we were able to prolong our conversation. So this is the way that you can talk a lot and improve your English. Other than that one, if you feel that today you are going to start and tomorrow you will become a fluent speaker, it will never ever be possible. You will have to work on these kinds of things, my friend. Okay, so no one is going to become a fluent speaker over the night, but if you start working on these kinds of aspect, so if you start working on these kinds of things, definitely you will become a fluent speaker. So other than that one, I would say that don't feel fear, and don't feel hesitant while making mistake. Just allow yourself to make a lot of mistake and learn from your mistake. Don't repeat your same mistake again and again, right? If you feel that you are making tenses related mistakes, then try to fix them, and then try to implement them. And while talking to other co-learner, make sure that you are not going to repeat the same kinds of mistakes, so I used to do these kinds of things, and I found that my English improved, and now also I do such kinds of practice. So my friend, these kinds of practice, if you accept in your habit, then you will see that your English will improve. But sitting at your place, you are just wondering and getting worried that how can I improve my English, it won't happen over the night. Just take the step, small step, and enjoy your learning process also. See, when I was a beginner, I was also like you. I was thinking, okay, I can learn this language just in 1 month. But how my 1 month passed, I didn't come to know. Same way, I thought that I could learn this language just in 3 months. It didn't happen. Even in 6 months also it didn't happen. I wasn't able to speak very fluently, but now I am able. It took a lot of time and a lot of effort. In your case also, if you put effort and apply right tactic and right method to learn this language, the day is not so far when you are also going to speak this language fluently. So allow yourself to make a lot of mistakes and learn these kinds of things so that you can prolong your conversation and talk more and more. See, if you are feeling low confident as a beginner, my friend, if you start asking question and you are gaining knowledge how to prolong the conversation, confidence will automatically come. But if you don't take action, confidence will not come. Sitting at your home and you are thinking, the day I'll feel confident, that day I'll start speaking, You are not going to feel confident, never ever. Okay, so for that one you will have to take action. If you start speaking first day, you may feel low confident, you may feel that I am not able to do, but if you speak only for 2 minutes and for 5 minutes, you will see that you will have energy and you will have confidence also. Yeah, I think I can do. So these kinds of things, my friend, I applied and I did, and now I feel that I can speak this language. And sometimes I feel that how was my condition? I wasn't able to speak even at 2 minutes properly, but now I can speak. There is no certain time also, even for 2 hour, 3, 4, 5 hour, as many hour as I can. Now I can speak. How? Because my English improved, and now also I am working on my English. So today you are not able to speak even 2 minutes properly, 5 minutes, but you will see that if you practice every single day, then you will be able to speak this language very fluently, my friend. Okay, the day is not so far as I told you. So let me summarize the thing that what you should do. First of all, don't feel fear, okay, while talking. As a beginner, everyone makes mistake. Second thing, that start shadowing practice. And then third thing, that start telling a story also. Really, it just helped me. I used to learn a story and mug up as it is and share with my co-learners. Now I share with my friends, and I feel that that is the reason that I am able to speak in front of camera. It's the I would say that storytelling practice I did, and that helps me making my video also. Why? Because what is a storytelling? You talk about past incident, right? Similarly, what I'm talking, my experience, and I'm not talking about future. Yes, sometime I talk, but most of the time I'm talking about my past experience, right? I'm talking when I was a beginner, like that. So when you are able to tell the story properly, you will be able to tell any incident. And what doesn't mean conversation mean talking about your past, present and future, right? This is the conversation. So we have to learn how to talk about our past, present, future. So if we learn a story or share a story, we'll get good command on sharing our past. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share with you, and I believe that you can become a fluent speaker if you follow these tactics. Okay, because I did, my friend, and a lot of learners, they did. One more thing also, my friend, ultimately I would love to share with you that have patience. You are not going to learn this language in over the night, but one day definitely you will learn this language. So it is going to take time, energy, effort, and consistency and perseverance. So many things it is going to ask you, or I would say that it needs. So if it were very easy, every people would speak this language. But why very few people are able to speak this language very fluently? Why? Because few people are able to stay and maintain consistency, perseverance, whatever is needed for achieving anything, I think. So they are able to maintain, that's why they are able to speak. So one day we will also speak, right? We have to put ourselves or take ourselves into the number of few people, right? We don't have to become the person who just start and then leave just because of fear and what people will say and hesitant, so many things, and they blame their circumstances also, just like I didn't have environment and I don't have environment, how can I become a fluent speaker? So it is their lame excuse they are making, but we don't have to, right? We have to learn from anywhere, wherever we can learn, we should go and learn, and then improve ourselves, improve our English, improve ourselves, and improve anything, not only English, but anything, my friend. So this is the thing which I did as a beginner, and I found that this method, this practice, it just uplifted my English fluency 0 to this level. And still I practice, still I apply these kinds of method. So if you also want to speak this language very fluently, and I believe that you want, do you want to speak this language very fluently? Yeah, I think you are saying yes. So yeah, So you have to do this kinds of practice. If you then you are going to sound very fluently. So I believe that my video is helpful for you. If it is, then please like, share, subscribe. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.